right-wing evangelical, our favorite, Greg Locke. And he is declaring to anyone in his congregation who shows up to church wearing a mask, he's going to kick them out. Dead ass. Let's take a look at the clip.
Believe this Delta variant nonsense. Stop it. Stop it. I know right-wing watching. I don't care. If they go through round 2 and you start showing up all these masks and all this nonsense, I'll ask you to leave. I will ask you to leave. I am not playing these Democrat games up in this church. If you want a social distance, go to First Baptist Church, but don't come to this one. I'm done with it. I said I'm done with it. I ain't playing these stupid games.
First of all,
Done with it.
First Baptist Church down the street black.
No, First
Right,
Baptist
Rebecca.
Street. No, well, so I'm going to give him this. First Baptist in every city I've ever been in has been white as white as can be.
Okay.
So it's an interesting divide that he's saying go to the First Baptist because the folks at First Baptist ain't wearing no mask either. What are you talking about? They evangelicals too. They ain't fooling nobody.
I almost thought, I don't know. See, right at that part, I got like, I got the heebie-jeebies. I thought somebody threw a shoe at him. It just reminded me because everybody's been getting a shoe thrown at them lately. So I
George
thought
Bush.
somebody threw a shoe at the baby at the Rolling Loud concert, and he ducked the same way. And then Bush. Former President George Bush, they juxtaposed it to a video of former President George Bush getting a shoe thrown at him. When people don't like you, they throw shoes. So I thought somebody was in the audience throwing a shoe at him for the nonsense he was saying. Now we can go and break this down into him saying he ain't playing these Democrat games. You are in a whole church.
Right.
You are in a whole church. You're in a whole church. So now that's what we're doing. And here's the thing: this ain't the word. This is literally this man being paid to just do what Tucker Carlson does, but in a voice that's like, the Southern, it's giving Southern Baptist. It's giving Southern, like I believe in Jesus Bible Belt type thing. And that, we're not playing these Democrat games over here. And did you hear the audience? Hallelujah. All right. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hallelujah.
This is not a word.
Sick of it. I'm sick of this stern stuff.
What was
Let's
he
go down
doing
to
on the
First
ground?
Baptist Church and go down where?
He was letting hell know. You saw him communicating with hell. That's what he's doing right there.
He's knocking on hell's door.
He's tapping down.
He tapped his mic on the stage. Run the audio. Turn the audio on so we can hear how ridiculous he sound real quick. He tapped the stage like
a dumbass.
Dude, you start showing up all these masks and all this nonsense, I'll ask you to leave.
I need you, devil.
I will ask you to leave.
Rebecca, I need you, devil.
Satan, they're not saying what they need to say, Satan. I need you. I done gave my soul to you. Come on now.
I thought he's a preacher though. How he give his soul to
he
the
done did
devil?
that Michael Jackson wannabe spin just now. I don't know.
Ben, you think that ain't no pastor, preacher gave they soul to the devil?
Oh, I just wanted to hear you say it out loud. That's all. Of course they have. This man is obviously like, I don't care. I don't care who he say he's serving, what God this is nothing. This ain't even devil worship. This is Trump worship. That's all this is.
Absolutely.
This is groveling at the throne, at the feet. What was that, Rebecca?
Trump is Satan himself. And that's why he was tapping on that floor saying, "Hell, you hear me? I need you."
My favorite show on television is Lucifer. So I don't know, I honestly think that the devil is actually a little bit better than Trump. So I'm sorry, I digress. The point is that this is idol work. Like he's literally he's exchanged whatever idea of the gospel he thought he was preaching in exchange for Trump worship. This is and to the point, not only Trump worship, but to the point of he's going to put people out because they don't wear masks.
He said the Delta variant. He was like, ain't no Delta variant, this Delta variant nonsense. What is that about? Like, it's real, sir. It is such a real thing. And somebody in your audience may have it. And I'm pretty sure somebody in your audience is actually vaccinated. You could be vaccinated.
I guarantee he's vaccinated.
Right. There's a likely chance that you are vaccinated. And what you're doing is preaching to your people. We say this every single day, guys. We say this every single day, that these people are doing a disservice to their flock. They're doing a disservice to their constituents. They're doing a disservice to the people who really follow every single thing that they said. This is supposed to be good counsel, and it's not good counsel. I don't care if you're Christian or whatever you could be. Your leader should give you good counsel for whatever following it is. And it's to be in good health, and it's to,
and
follow
prosper.
other good counsel. You are not a doctor, sir. And God, or whoever y'all believe, created folks who have the ability to help us get through things, through sickness. Like he wouldn't just drop scientists on the world. He wouldn't just drop doctors on the world. He wouldn't just drop lawyers in the world. He wouldn't just, all of these people are in place for a reason. And these doctors are here because...
I don't believe the science. I'm sorry.
But no,
I don't believe the
they
science.
don't believe the science either, though, Ben. They don't believe the science, though, either. So,
and I guarantee he's already vaccinated.
Guarantee you.
Dumbass got a vaccine.
Telling his fuck.
Luke Kang in the chat said, man did 6 microphone taps, then a 6-degree spin. It was in the air for 6 milliseconds. Thus, he just used the mark of the beast 666 and tried to summon the devil.
Hey, that's a conspiracy theory right there.
Right there in itself. Corona. C is the third letter in the alphabet. Oh,
and when
15.
you drop it low, how many letters is Corona spelled? How many letters is that? 6.
Oh, man.
And
hey, bro,
on the 66th variant of the virus. What's up?
On the 6th day of June.
Hello.
In the year of 2006.
Actually, we just missed, because yesterday was the 26th, so I believe this was filmed possibly on the 26th. So that gives us another number 6 right there. So how many 6s did we just calculate? We just calculated 3. 3 in the spans of about 6 minutes that we've been talking about this. Which leads us to know right there, the Delta variant is alive.
The Delta variant represents a pyramid. Delta, the symbol for Delta in calculus, is a pyramid, harkening back to the 2nd and 3rd and 4th, as you said, the 5th eye of intelligence. And if we don't look at what this man is saying, we won't see the elegance of his arrogance.
Wow. That made all the sense in the world.
It didn't make no sense.
Bullshit. Okay? This is exactly what
Wait, our poem or his sermon?
All of it. You see how we sound crazy? He sounds crazy. But the theatrics carries him through. The theatrics that they steal from us carries them through.
The music that I'm going to put underneath this in post-production is going to carry our poem through. Go ahead.
The theatrics will carry. I just watched this thing on TikTok. Somebody put some sad music under it, and it made me think, is this going to be something sad? It wasn't. The man was saying stuff, and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. It didn't give what it was supposed to give. It was supposed to make me feel and be one with it. That flip and turn did not make me feel empowered to say hell to the Delta variant. The only way I say hell to the Delta variant is it is not going to claim my life. Okay, it's not going to claim my family's life. We're going to make sure we take care of ourselves, stay masked up. What we're going to do is make sure we get vaccinated, and we're going to make sure we are 100% taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and that it's us and ours. We will not. I haven't stepped foot back into the church because it looks they stopped wearing masks, and I just can't go. And they're no longer social distancing.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I need y'all also to say something about, is because did you ever really, really, really believe that they would be so committed to their stupidity that they would be willing to die? Because that's next level. I played a lot of games in my life, but none where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna F around and just get this Delta variant. And the dude from what's that mega church, that Willowwood or something. It was a guy, 34-year-old guy who was a member of one of these big mega churches, and he tweeted online, he's got 99 problems, but a vaccine isn't one. And then he died. He died. He
posted a picture of himself in the hospital saying that he's going to have to go under, basically have them put him to sleep. He had to make that choice for himself because he could no longer take what was happening. He couldn't breathe, the pain. And so what he did was put himself, or a lot of people to put him under to see if that would heal it, make him better. But he ended up passing. And that was a lot to see. It's funny, because remember during the beginning of the pandemic, we saw people saying in one instance on social media, hey, F COVID, it's nothing. It ain't,
Yeah.
it ain't doing nothing or whatever. Like, it's not doing nothing to nobody. We weren't even at the vaccine stage yet. We were only talking about wearing masks, you guys. And they
Yeah.
were out there saying, I ain't wearing no mask. I'm still going to go out and do what I need to do.
Right.
We didn't
Yeah.
have any information. People still trying to be outside. And that same man, a few people, that wasn't even the only instance at the time, a few people literally who were posting that and making all the rage about going out still and staying
A few
unmasked,
people, they died.
they died.
Yeah.
They flipped their script and said, hey, I'm dying of COVID-19. This is before we had a vaccine, y'all. This is
This is
before
wild.
we knew anything. And
Ooh.
and now we have people who are still out here saying, I ain't getting no vaccine. And that's okay. I'm not
Yeah.
going to shame
Right.
you for not getting the vaccine, but then
That's your
don't go out.
business.
Like and stay masked up if you're going to go to the grocery store. And if you end up going somewhere, quarantine yourself. Do not go around your family. We still have to apply those same rules. To me, I think that's better than the CDC just telling us off
That's it.
rip, be out in these
Yeah.
streets.
Because
Be out in these streets.
y'all, I'm trying to survive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have as many. I'm trying to have as many
Okay.
of my friends and family with me on the other side of this pandemic. I got time for these dumb ass Republicans playing these games with their dumb ass
At
lives. I'm
Yeah.
all.
like,
We're not
y'all
playing
tripping.
We're
We're
not
not playing
playing
with our children.
Democrat games like old boy said. We're not playing reindeer games. We're not playing Republican games. I'm not playing any games with my life. Take care of yourself, and that's what this is all about. So that we will not be something that we go back and be like, this is what this person said, and now they have no life to even
Yeah.
speak about them getting
Right.
through this.